Hello, everybody. Big Daddy Biggs here, your productreviewdude.com, and I want to welcome you to the first in a series of articles that I'm going to be doing, or video blogs that I'm going to be doing on the Stash app. Now, this is my account that you're looking at right now. I've got $1,032 in the account. I want you to see how this is set up. You're really going to have to download the app yourself to really get into it. But there's a lot of information on this front page. New products that they're going to be coming out with. They have a Stash Retire. This is Stash Invest that you're looking at. This is my investment account. They're going to be offering life insurance, cash back on debit cards, regular banking, share Stash, get up to $500. You can actually open up an account for your children. They have articles that are on different products that they have. And it just goes on and on. This Learn More is very, very educational for the brand new investor. If you've never invested in the stock market, there is so much information under the Learn More section. You cannot go wrong by going through every bit of this. Now, I want to go back up to the top. They help you set goals in your saving, okay? I just went through one of my milestones, which was $1,000. You can see the circle going around the center part of the page here, and almost half of it is white. And what that is doing, that's counting me down to my next milestone, which is $2,500. So that's above that, you can look and see that my next deposit, they call it an auto stash, my next deposit from my bank coming into my stash account for $40 will be on January 22nd. All right. They have challenges for you. You can read through the challenges and earn points. I do that occasionally, not very often. I already had a little bit of experience in investing, and I've also been a part of Stash for a couple of years now. These are my children. I have two accounts for them, and they give me money every now and then to put into their account, or I give them $5 a week that I put into their account for them. Now, we're going to click on Portfolio. You see Portfolio at the top of the screen, and this is going to bring you to my Stash account and the $1,034. As you can see, it's going up, which is a good thing. I like that. So we're going to go to my portfolio, and it's showing the 1,032. No, there it is, 1,034. All right, over to the right of the screen, you're going to see total return. That's $97.75. If you do a little bit of math, you'll find out that 3.69%, which is what I've earned, does not, when you look at the amount that I have over here, it's like, where does that number come from? I had money in this account for probably about 9-10 months, and then I removed it. We went on vacation. I was using it to save money for my vacation. That was the interest. Part of that is the interest that I earned back when I had that money. So this is not real accurate. I don't know if it'll ever correct, but that's what that is all about. Okay. Go down to cash balance. That is money that I have in my total amount of money that I have in that's available, that's not invested, okay? My buying power is what's available for investment. So my cash balance and my buying power are the same amount right now. When you sell a stock, that money goes into unsettled funds. It takes a couple of days for the money to settle up and becomes available to you, and then it'll go into your buying power, but your unsettled funds will also be a part of your cash balance. I hope that makes sense. I hope you understand what I'm saying. Probably didn't say it the best way. Now, here's what I do. I wanted to that's a brief explanation of all of that. What I wanted to get into is how I'm actually going to be trading or investing. I don't want to say trading because that's not really what I'm doing. But how I'm going to be investing and how I'm going to be compounding my returns in my Stash account. I've already been doing this a little bit. Look in the bottom of the blue section on this video. It says your investments on the left, and then it says total return on the right. I'm going to click on total return. Now it's going to sort your investments by whichever you choose here. I do it by total return. That way, I'm gonna flip through here really quick for just a second, and then I'll come back. Oops, I think I changed something. No? Okay, yeah, I did change something. My total returns, my biggest return right now is Square. Okay, that's a company that does merchant account type stuff for credit card processing and whatnot. So my total, I have my biggest returns right now with them. That's why they're on top. So if I scroll down to the bottom, and I'm doing this really fast, sorry if it's making your head spin. My worst return right now, my two worst returns, interestingly enough, are Tesla. Tesla is crazy. It may be on top tomorrow. Who knows? ConAgra is my lowest one. Okay. You can click on that, and it gives you all kind of information about your details. When you bought it, you can kind of scroll down when I bought it, when I sold it. And it'll also give you your dividend information. You can go to Overview, and it'll tell you the information about ConAgra, who they are, what they do. It gives you their ticker symbol, CAG. That's how you would look it up on the stock exchange. Gives you the current price, which is $21.34. Tells you what the dividend yield is. We'll talk more about that later. And the expense ratio. Being a stock, there is no expense ratio involved. So let's go back down to the bottom of the page again. I want to go over a little bit more stuff. Everything from here up, this is my worst stock. ConAgra is my worst stock right now. It's the worst one. And then go back to the top. Everything in between is, they're all in order. They're all in order of the amount of return. So let's go back to the top. As you can see, under the word Square on the top stock, it says you invested $10. I have $10 in it. I have $10 in Schlumberger, Citigroup, AI's Top Picks, that is actually not necessarily a stock. That is an ETF. Alibaba, I have $10. Bank of America, let's look at Bank of America. I only have $5 invested. Here's where I need to explain what's going on. I automatically deposit $40 every week into Stash. The way this started off, for this, I started this particular investment strategy a few months ago with this blog in mind. I wanted to do this blog. So every week when that $40 would come in, I would just go through I'll show you where this is at. Give me just a second. Discover more investments. They have all of your investment opportunities listed on these pages. Okay. So what I would do, I just started here at the beginning where it says, I believe. They have their reasons for the way that they title all these, and you can read through that if you ever download the app. I will not go through that with you because there's a lot to it. Anyway, I started here at the top. The very first one was AI Top US Picks. AI is basically Watson, IBM's Watson, and it picks stocks based on what's happening overall in the world of investing. You can see they pay dividends, 37 cents for like what I've got is incredible. They actually gave it. They took it back. I don't know the details on this, but they gave the dividend, they took it back, and then they gave it back again. So, and I only had I think I had $10 invested at the time. Yeah, I had $10 invested at the time. So that's kind of crazy that they gave that much of a dividend. But anyway, what I would do is I would go each week. There would be a $5 purchase here, $5 here, $5 here, $5 here, $5 here. And I would just go down the list until I had purchased everything that there was an opportunity to purchase. Understand what I had $5 when I got done investing in everything from here to here. I had $5 in every company, in every ETF that Stash offers. Okay? Then, let's go back to my portfolio. Then, after I had everything on my investment list purchased, after that, when that $40 a week would come in and hit my account, I would start down here at the bottom. And I would invest $5. I would buy $5 more of the lowest stocks because theoretically they're at their bottom. Okay? Stocks, they have an ebb and a flow to them. They'll be up for a long time and then they'll go down for a long time. You want to purchase, you want to buy low and sell high. Okay? So I'm not timing the market, but the way that I set my Stash account up, it helps me to time the market a little bit. So all of my investments, when I invest new money, when new money comes into my account each week, I go down to the bottom, and like right now, I'm working on making everything $10. Okay? And why am I doing this? Because I am OCD, and I am also trying to invest in such a way that I don't have to write anything down. I don't have to get on my computer. I can just look at this page here in my investment account, and I can keep track of what's going on. Okay? So I'm trying to make everything $5. Have an investment of $10. Let me say that. I want to have it $10 in everything before I move to the next level, which will be $15, because I'm investing in everything in $5 increments. Okay, so if I had the $40 come in today into my account, my first investment, my first purchase today would be Tesla, because I only have $5 in it, and everything else on this page I've invested $10. Why would I buy Tesla if it is down at the bottom of my screen? Because the odds are that it's soon going to be turning and going back the other direction. ConAgra, let's look at ConAgra. I think it has started, you see it's at, if you look at the one-day change on this page, it is at 0.47% going upward, okay? So it's going back in an upward direction, though kind of slow. So, let's go back down to the bottom of the page. Whoops. Oh my goodness, come on. So we're back down at the bottom of the page. So if the money hit my account today, my first investment today would be Tesla, and then I would how you buy is you click on Tesla, you hit the buy button. It's that simple, and then you put in the numbers. And when I get money into my account again, I will make another update and kind of show you how all that works. Then I would scroll on up. Okay, Comcast is the next one that only has $5 invested. So I would hit Comcast. I would buy $5 worth of it. And I would continue this process. Procter & Gamble would be my next one. High Voltage, which is an ETF, would be my next one. Coca-Cola would be my next one after that. So forth and so on. Okay? Until I get all the way through my entire deal, which would be it's going to be somewhere around $2,000 by then in my entire account, but I'll have $10 invested in everything. Now, I do trade a little bit. Every Friday, every stock or every ETF that is over 10% return. Now, let's go to Square. Look at Square and go to the right-hand side of the Square selection, and you will see that I have earned 11.43%. Today, at about 2:20, I have an alarm set on my phone to go off at that time. At 2:20, I will open up this app and I will look at everything up here towards the top that is at 10%, like Bank of America is over 10%. Cummins may actually be over 10%, as well as General Mills by the end of the day. Of course, we never know what's going to happen. The stock market may tank and I may not sell anything, but anything over 10% return, I will sell. That's my threshold for return, because what I want to do is I want to compound those returns. So let's just say right now was $2.30 and I sold Square at $11.14. That's $1.14 profit that I would make on that. Okay? When that money settles out, when it gets settled up and I can actually use that $11.14 again, I will turn around and buy Square again, investing $10. Why 10? Because I want to take that $1.43 profit and I want to let it, let me go back up, I'm sorry. I want to let it build up into my buying power until I have an amount of $5 or above, because I only buy and sell in $5 increments right now. That's only going to go up later. But once I get buying power of $5, then I take that, see, that $1.14 would go into my buying power. And I want to take that $5 when it gets up to 5, and I want to go back down here to the bottom where I have stocks on the bottom. I want to go to the bottom and I want to invest that in ConAgra. I want to buy another $5 of ConAgra. Or it would actually be Tesla, because Tesla is my lowest one that needs to have the additional money, right? It needs to come up to $10. I hope this is clear as it can be. I feel like I may not be coming across very clearly, but basically I'm investing $5 every week, and I'm keeping all of my invested money even with each stock. You'll see that there's not a 1023 or a 572 as far as the money that I have invested. I keep all of that even. When it gets up here to the top, when it gets over 10%, if it's over 10% return or profit on a Friday afternoon, I sell it. When that money settles up, I reinvest it, the original amount, back into the stock that I sold. And then I take the money that's left over, I let it build up to a $5 increment, and I take that and I invest it down here at the bottom in the first stock that I come to that needs to come to the level that I'm working on for my investment amounts. Maybe that helped clear things up. I hope if you understand, give me a thumbs up on this video, or, leave a comment on the website or on the video on YouTube, and let me know if you don't understand something, and maybe I can write it down and help you understand things a little bit better. So today, this morning, I think I started off at $1,027. So look, I made $6 today. That's not bad on a $1,000. It's not even a $1,000 investment. I don't think. I'd have to go back and count all the money individually. It doesn't actually show you your initial investment, and with this total return up here at the top of the page kind of messed up, it's not real clear. So anyway, I hope this has been helpful, and I hope you stick around and see what more we can offer you. If you are invested, if you are interested in investing in Stash, please use my link. It'll be down in the comment section, or down underneath the video on the page, productreviewdude.com. Listen, guys, I love you. God loves you. Have a blessed day. Make it a great weekend, and we will see you in a few days. All right? Bye-bye.